Welcome to EDU 620, meeting individual students' needs with technology. We talk quite a bit about differentiating learning for students, individualized students, learning styles. Technology is one way to meet that, so it's a pretty important course, a pretty exciting course. I think beginning by looking at course guide is a good idea in any course to give you an idea of what's going to happen. Download this, print this. It's just really a good guide to everything. You can make a calendar based on this, so that's a great place to begin with this in any course. Next, of course, I advise you to check out the syllabus. It tells you the prerequisites. You should have taken 673 and 601, the course description, the course design, and then the learning outcomes, so important in all curriculum. So there is a good course summary. This is another great place to go to see exactly what's due and when it's due. So February 26th, week 2 assignment due by 11:59. It's a really good place to help you again stay on track and stay exactly where you want to be in the course. Falling behind in any course can be very difficult. The required resources, make sure you have these before the course begins. The text, the inclusive technologies, you'll be able to download that as an ebook. The articles you can access, the multimedia. So take some time to make sure that you have everything that you need to have for the course. Always check the Ask Your Instructor. You can ask any questions you have there that deal with the entire course. If it's private, email me, call me, but this is a good place for questions. So let's look at week 1 as an example. Week 1, the overview, the resources, the instructor guidance. Notice you have a discussion and an assignment. The only discussion you have is an introduction, whereas the next week you have one discussion, one assignment, and the next week discussion, assignment. So you can see throughout the course that it's going to be discussion and assignment. So it's well laid out to give you plenty of time to prepare for that. The overview of week 1, I think, is an important one because it talks about the how technology integration into every setting. Try to think of a setting where technology hasn't been integrated. The campground right down the street from me has Wi-Fi. The picnic area around the block from me has Wi-Fi. So technology is everywhere. Our students expect that, and this course will help you to prepare for that. Take your time to read the resources. Chapter 1. Take your time, because if you try to jump in and do this before you do all of that, you're not going to have the preparation for it. Now, some of these are just websites like Jing is a tool like the one I'm using now. I'm using Screencast-O-Matic to make this. I used to use a lot of Jing. I prefer Screencast-O-Matic now. So there are other tools that aren't listed here as well. Notice that I've uploaded this video straight to YouTube, and it provides closed caption, a very important part of assistive technology if it's the ADA requirements. Again, reading the different scopes and outcomes is a good idea of what's going on here. The media, everything will really help to get you ready for the week 1 and for the course as well. Notice the introduction is more just a personal introduction. It asks you to do some very specific discussion of course content. 3 to 5 slide media introduction, and it talks about some of those things we just used. I can't think of what I used now. I used VoiceThread for my introduction that you'll see here. As I say, there's so many programs out there to explore. So make sure you take some time with this. As I said, there is no assignment due during this first week, so it's really a good time to get a good handle on the course and the different ideas you might use throughout. I look forward to working and learning with you during this course this term.